You know what I've actually come to realize, it's not hard. This game is actually not hard. Making money in 2026 is not hard, bro. It genuinely isn't. For context, I've been doing high ticket sales for a good while now. And I think this year it clicked for me that actually, you know what? This is probably the only business model that anyone can get started in. Like, with no money. All you've got to have is a drive. And if you've got a drive, you're gonna make money. And that's the thing. Like I was just thinking about like some of my homies. And I was like, damn, you boys really need to get on this shit because like this stuff is genuinely easy. Like, I mean, me personally, I've managed kids that are doing, I mean, straight out of high school that are doing 5, 10, 12K a month. So it's like, bro, I mean, if there's any year, yeah, where you say to yourself, you've been saying the same thing, like, yeah, I want to make it, I want to do this, I want to go X, Y, and Z, I want to travel, I don't even know, I want to go on a yacht, I want to buy a new car, that type of shit, and you're still like grinding away in the same slope, because I was, bro, I was actually in the same thing. I was working at M&S, and I mean, yeah, I did that for a long time. I did that for a long time. I remember I went on my first boys' holiday, and my mum can't even speak. My mum bought my plane ticket, and back then it was like, damn. I was so happy. My mum's got me. She bought my plane ticket. I can go nap with the boys. But then I thought to myself, actually, yo, like, I'm old enough. I should be able to afford my own plane ticket. Because for context, I had just got the job at M&S at that point, so I didn't even get my paycheck in time. My mum paid it, and yeah, I think that was the moment where it clicked for me. Like, yo, I actually need to do something. I need to change something because I'm getting older. I'm gonna continue getting older, and I don't want to be in a spot where I'm trying to go on holiday with my friends, and my mom's got me. I love her for that dearly, and trust me, I'm gonna get her back. But but yeah, honestly, man, it's like get out that 9 to 5 grind, bro. Start doing the stuff that you actually enjoy, being around the people that you want to be around, do cool things with your boys, and just enjoy this life thing, man. Because look, it's not long. We're not here forever. Yeah, I mean, I don't think about it all the time, but honestly, you're not gonna be here forever. Your parents aren't gonna be here forever if you're lucky enough to still have them. So it's like, you know what? You gotta work as hard as you can. You gotta do as much as you can. You can't just stick around and be lazy. You can't just be content with where you're at. A lot of people say, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're content, you're fine, you're happy. I mean, nah, man. For me, I just feel like we have a moral duty. You know, if you've had good parents, especially, and they brought you up right, you know, they put food in your belly. They put you in school. They used to pick you up and shit like that, bro. You gotta pay them back. You can't just be freeloading this shit, bro. So yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I think about. And going into this year, it's like this is the year where I really wanna say thank you to them. I've been doing it for a little bit, where you get them nice stuff and whatever. But for me, the biggest driver for me, and is why I think, yeah, I think the biggest driver for me is definitely getting them right. Getting them right. Once I get them right, everyone talks about like how do you define success? What's success to you? Success is just having my family right. Honestly, I couldn't really care much for myself. Obviously, look, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't like nice things because I definitely do. But you know what? That doesn't really mean much, to be honest. That doesn't mean anything for me. The biggest thing is getting my folks right, man. Getting everyone around me right. Everyone that's kept it real, been real. Because honestly, like especially when you get into online biz, you realize that people are not everyone. Everyone, you find normal people. You find people that are you know that are actually your friends and stuff. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are working towards something. A lot of people are working towards something, and sometimes you're just a part of that. So yeah. I mean, it's about getting everyone right, to be honest. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to strive for this year. I have it written up on my wall. You probably can't see it. But I mean, it's been on my wall for well over a year now, and it's like the things I need to do in order to get everyone right. And once I do that, the world's gonna know, boy, because when that happens, life will be good, man. But the reason I even posted this video is because firstly, like I want to start, pushing out videos, just so I can kind of document my journey in this. To be honest, I've been in this space for a little bit now, and up to now I haven't posted any content. I don't even make IG posts, but I just think, look, I want to kind of look back in 10 years and say, okay, cool. When I was 21, I was doing X, Y, Z, and I just want to see the glow up. Yeah, so that's why I'm even recording this now. As you can probably tell, I ain't ever recorded a video before. So excuse me if I'm a bit, not natural with it. But yeah, man, this year's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward. I met quite a few people, and I just plead to anyone that's out there that's always, wanted to try a hustle, wanted to do something, and they've never really given it a proper shot. I pray that you watch this video, however you see it. I don't know if anyone will, but you say, actually, yo, you know what? I can do something, and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something this year. And if you're gonna try anything, you're gonna try anything new. You're gonna try, I don't know, day trading. If you're looking at those type of things, forget that. Start high ticket, because genuinely, it's one of those things where anyone can get it. Anyone can get it. It doesn't matter if you're an introvert, you're an extrovert, you like to yap a lot, or you don't. Yeah. If you like to make money, you'll make money. If you don't like to make money, then you definitely won't make money. But if you want to make money, you want to grind for something, you want to wake up every day and feel like, you know what, you actually are working to something that you enjoy, to something that you care about, start with high ticket. Start with high ticket, get involved. There's ample opportunity. So, I mean, like, yeah, I just don't think there's any excuse, really. Like, I know, like, for myself, before I got started, it was, I used to always, I tried different things before. I tried day trading. It's so funny when I think about day trading, like how that went for me. Just ended up losing money. I tried the crypto shit. Why can't I even think? I did dropshipping as well. I did dropshipping for about 2 months, and I saw a grand total of 14 pence minus ad spend. So I was in negative. But you know what? Those things taught me that actually, you know what? It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as straightforward as something may seem. You gotta grind. You gotta work for it. But the reason why I think high tickets work for me is because it's all dependent on my skill. Yeah. So if you're not good, you gotta get better. If you're not getting better, then obviously there's a problem. Yeah. Like when you start out in high ticket, obviously, offers come into it and that sort of thing, who you're working with, who you're working for it and that sort of thing. But it's one of the things where you can very much control your outcome. And I think that's what a lot of people strive for. You want to be able to actually control your destiny in a sense. And with high tech, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. So look, man, if you're, I don't know, maybe you're sitting in school, sitting in college or some shit like that. I don't know what kids do these days. You're scrolling TikTok, you're on YouTube, and it's been playing on your mind over and over and over again that you can do more. You know that you can achieve more. You know there's more out there for you. Maybe you don't want to go down the traditional, get a degree, get a job, hustle for internships, all of that type of shit. If you don't want to do that, and you know that there's something else that's bigger for you, you got to start hustling. You got to start grinding, because there's money to be made. I know kids, 15-year-olds that are making 50 grand a month. So if there's 15-year-olds doing that, why the hell can't you? And the biggest thing is, yeah, if there's one takeaway, forget everything else. If there's one takeaway, it is just start. Just start. Get on with it. You're not going to be perfect or the best at something straight away. It's going to take time. Yeah. But if you sit there and you keep thinking and you go to bed and you think and you have great ideas and then you wake up and you can't remember your ideas, and then again, same cycle hits, 2 a.m. next day, you're in bed, you're sleeping, you're thinking you can do X, Y, Z, and you never do X, Y, Z, what's going to happen? You're going to be in that continuous flow, that continuous system. And you got to fight that and say, you know what, I'm going to start. I'm going to go and do something. Whatever that is. High ticket, starting your own business, growth operating. You want to start your own marketing agency. Just get on with it. Because as I said at the start of this video, like, we're not here forever. We're not here forever. So you got to start. You got to do something. And I think, look, 2026, perfect time to start. Like, yeah, from the day you see this video, whenever you see it, maybe you see it next year in 2027, it's still relevant. Yeah, because it's still going to be a new set of people that are in that same spot. Yeah, hopefully you're not a part of the 2026 group that should have started in 2026. But if you are, just know that you got to start. You got to do something. Because the thing is, there's people around you that are going to outwork you. Yeah, if you carry on just sitting on the sidelines and allowing everyone to get success, and you don't get success, and you want to complain at the world saying, why does nothing happen for me? It's because you never tried. Yeah? You never tried. You never put yourself out there. You never put yourself forward. You never gave it a real shot. How many of you can really say that you gave something a real shot? Yeah? That's the thing. You just got to go. You just got to go. You got to roll with the punches in this life. Yeah, stuff happens. You have setbacks. You have fallbacks. But you know what? You just got to keep moving. Get on with it. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Get on with it.